Thank you for being so committed to doing the inner healing work that is not only expanding you, but is also making a huge difference on the planet. So for that and for so much more, thank you. Our session for today is the success session. We will embrace and align with the energy of success in ways that support our highest and greatest good. The healing technology we will use during this session is the core work method. This allows us to use applied quantum physics to clear and release those deeply rooted patterns that are no longer serving our highest and greatest good and open us to greater expansive ways of showing up in our lives that lead to the miraculous transformation we desire. And so let's set the intention that whatever healings, miracles, ideas, insights, inspirations that you are ready to step into, to receive, to experience, that you do so with ease, grace, and joy in the highest and best way for you. If you agree, please affirm out loud, and so it is. To create success, it's really important to understand what success truly means. I think this is a great place for us to begin. So can we have the I am presence within each of us, that spirit, universal source energy? Give us the highest universal perspective and understanding of what success really is. And can we go ahead and align our perspective with that universal perspective? If you want that, say yes. Most of us have been conditioned to accept and believe the kind of success that operates in linear time. Linear success, as I like to call it, is another way of saying limited or fleeting success, because it's always residing either in the past or it's just an arm's length away in the future. It's never really here. If we get a glimpse of it, it's very fleeting. This kind of success operates solely on how much material gain one can have and achieve. This is a learned behavior. That's why when we hear the word success, we often associate it with career, business, money. Real success has absolutely nothing to do with the illusion of linear success. If we focus on making linear success our goal in life, we often are met with great unhappiness, not being fulfilled, never enough, always having stress, being exhausted, feeling stretched thin, experiencing a lot of hardship, a lot of judgment, all of those energies. To begin receiving lasting and meaningful success, we begin by aligning with the universal perspective of success. Real success, or we can call it authentic success, is a direct result of the amount of peace we allow ourselves to experience. We've been conditioned to operate on a hamster wheel. We've been conditioned to operate in survival. So there isn't a lot of room to experience that deep peace because we're so focused on what we want to get next, what we want to do next, what we have to do. So it's very struggle oriented. When we are always in that space, it's going to be really hard to actually receive and be and experience that true success. But if we shift that pattern from the survival into making peace in our life the ultimate priority, then all of the success will start to show up in our life. So the mind may have a thought something like, how can peace have anything to do with how much money I have in my bank account? How does this and this go together? Peace is an aspect of your true self, also known as your spirit universal self. This is the source where all of your abundance comes from. Peace is not something you have to earn or get or achieve. It's already within you. It's something we simply embrace, we acknowledge, we expand into. Peace is an aspect of your true self, and this is the source of all of your abundance. This is where it comes from, your true self. It's the source of where you come from. When we are at peace, we have everything. This is the most important thing that I've learned in life up till now. When we have peace, we have everything. We have health, we have happiness, we have abundance. All those things are results of us experiencing peace. Things like ease, joy, love, fulfillment, all of those simply show up when we are choosing to be at peace. So imagine making decisions from this space of peace rather from the old space of survival. Imagine, just take a moment right now, what would life look like? What would happen in your life if you allowed yourself to make decisions, to operate from a space of taking action from peace? Just be with that for a moment. Would life look different? Would things flow better? Just be with that for a moment. Take a deep breath in and release. Do you think you would be more open? Do you think you'd be more relaxed? Do you think you'd be more in flow? Does that feel true to you, that you would be more open, you would be more relaxed, more in flow? So the key to experiencing great success in our lives is to make peace the top priority in our lives. The more peace we choose to embrace, the more flow and ease we experience. It's when we are in the flow of life that all of our needs are naturally met. All of our needs, whether it's money or the need to feel safe or loved, all of those needs become met so easily and naturally when we are in the flow. That's when relationships, our careers, the money, everything that the mind thinks that it wants start to show up in our lives. And that's when we start to feel that we are truly receiving all of those things. Why do things like relationships, careers, money, and everything else that we thought we really wanted start to show up in our lives in a way that feels expansive to us? Why does that happen when we choose to be at peace? It's because we are no longer pursuing, fighting, trying to make and control things to happen. We are in an allowance space. Being in a state of allowing helps you align and get closer to that thing that you want. I'd like to begin with asking our I Am presence to give us the highest perspective, wisdom, understanding of what peace really is, what it looks like, what it means, and make our perspective the same as the universal perspective. If you want that, say yes. Peace is the presence that lives at the core of everything in the universe. Peace knows no judgment. It lives and thrives in the present moment. If we are operating in linear time, it's really hard to experience peace because we're either stuck in the past or the future. We're worried about it, thinking about it in a way that's just out of reach. When we are present, we are here now, and we are at our most powerful. And this is where peace lives. This is where peace thrives. The mind forgets that peace really asks for nothing. It just wants to love and serve. Peace is that presence that lives at the core of every cell, molecule, fiber of your physical and energetic body, in your mind, in your spirit. That's who you are at your core. The only time that we are not at peace is when we are choosing to be in control, we are choosing to operate in linear time and survival. So what I'd like to do is, can we have your I Am presence show you all the lessons that you were meant to learn from operating in survival mode? Give us all those lessons now so we don't have to keep repeating the need to always operate in survival mode. If you would like that, say yes. Any misconceptions that you have around peace, that it's something that asks a lot of you, that it's judgmental, that it's so hard to get, it's not easy, you have to work hard to have it. Can we show you what really was happening when you thought or believed those things instead of what you thought was happening? Would you like that? And so, as you know, that wasn't peace at all. Rather than it being the actual energy of peace, it's the mind's way of protecting itself through those beliefs and those control mechanisms to cope. So any patterns that the mind has around resisting peace, pushing it away, believing that it's boring, that it's not exciting, it's not fulfilling, that it's a waste of time, you can't have it, it's not available to you? Can we show you all the lessons you were meant to learn from those experiences? Anytime you created those experiences for yourself, can we heal the trauma from those timelines and extend all of this healing to your ancestors? Would you like that? Any blame, any resentments, any rejections, any guilt that you have, that you've carried in your body, in your energy, in your lineage, for resisting peace, from pushing it away, from being upset with it, for not having it, all of those things. Can we heal through all of those right here and right now and allow yourself to recognize who you are outside of those protection barriers, those mechanisms that you've created to cope? Would you like that? Can we have your I am presence show you the difference between allowing and forcing? Can we show you the clear difference between those two energies? Show you what the difference feels like in your body, in your energy, in your mind? Would you like that? So the mind says, oh, you mean I don't have to force anything? I don't have to make someone love me? I don't have to make a job happen? I don't have to get something from something? Oh my gosh, who am I without all those things? So can we show the mind who you are outside of the need to force, the need to control things to happen? Would you like that? So there's a belief that, well, if I don't control, then I won't get things done. So can we show you the belief of where that really comes from and show you what's wanting to be birthed underneath that misconception? Would you like that? That belief is coming from the left brain, and the left brain is very organized, it's very analytical, it's very structured. So can we show you how to honor being organized in a way that feels good and expansive to you without needing to limit yourself or block yourself from having peace? Would you like that? Can we show you that those can exist? They can coexist together, the peace and being organized. Would you like that? Can we download you with what it feels like to be organized and productive in a way that feels good to you while you are at peace with yourself, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially, and every other way? Would you like that? Any part of you that's still resisting the energy of allowing, can we go ahead and show you all the lessons from that resistance, show you how to move through that with love, with compassion, so that you can fully embrace allowing yourself to be in peace? Would you like that? All right, my beautiful friends, so please make sure, as always, that you are well hydrated. Thank you for co-creating this session with me today. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, my friend, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and comment. I'd love to hear from you. Have a miraculous day.